Oh.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand. Beyond Mount Garrick lie the hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
This place isn't scarred by the flood too. Who can say what lies ahead? But whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel, and I don't plan on taking a moment of the time I spend upon it for granted.
I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing? Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprisingly stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. You won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead. Okay. Let's go! Yo! Oh shit! Oh shit! I died! Oops! Oops!
You sell? No. No, you are no merchant. But then, why do I know your face?
Oh, I remember! You spent Verbert gold! Yes. Such a coin purse cracking. You are already a legend among Mord traders. You're a traveling merchant then. Can you tell us anything of this village? Of course, anything for valued customers. This place is Garrick. Before the flood, it was home to many miners. After, not so many. Now, gone. So Master Gengen borrowed the village. Made it into a trading post. Very convenient location. In which case, you all must be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to Nabath and Araeng ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The flood rent the stone and crushed the mines surrounding Nabath and Araeng. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remain. Oh no. But surely there must be some way. Do you think any of the other Mord might have some sort of hidden route? Perhaps. You ask, they tell. Tell for free even. To friends to our best customer. Wonderful. Thank you for your help. Well then, best customer. Let's see what information your reputation buys us. Ah, Nemu, I'm afraid I've learned little of use about how to reach Nabath Araeng. Yomorian presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though their army is definitely in Araeng, there have been no sightings of Yomorans at all in the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take that as a sign that Alizi's plan is borne fruit. Did you have any better luck finding us a route forward? Yes. So these are our options. Well, what do you think? You can try the gondola, might die, but eh. Oh my god. Maybe the trolley seems more feasible. It does seem to be the least risky of our options. I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know a bit more before we dash off in search of it, though. Perhaps the Zunzun can offer some insight. Oh, valued customers! Were the other moored of help? Of a fashion. They told us of a trolley that runs to Nabath, Araeng at least. But am I correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when we first asked? Yes. The gate, you see. It is impassable. Before, there was a hulking thing of stone. The Talos. It opened the gate, they say. But none operates such a thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists. I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Byron Mines. That is where the trolley's patrols stand. I still see miners from time to time. If anyone knows what happened to the Talos, it would be them. Thank you. You've been a great help. We're off to Mount Byron then. Let's hope that someone will be there to answer our questions. Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanisms for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zunzun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zunzun's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance to the mines, proper, caught Urianje's eye. Meet us if you need anything. Please do not. Fuck you! Ah, Nemu, what hast thou discerned? I see. Indeed, thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further discussion ere our comrades will arrive. Okay. Ample evidence of recent maintenance, and lukewarm tea besides. The levers for switching tracks looked like they were in good condition. Though I couldn't move them myself, no ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than the passing resemblance to the golems of the source. Nor doth it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of Talos fragments, as well as the enormity of the mechanisms here, suggests a considerable number were once in operation. Alas, the specimen and its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. And without the aid of the Talos, even if thou wert somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever is maintaining the cars and rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them what it is, shall we? Nemu, I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouses in the northwestern side of the tracks. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. Jesus Christ. Wicked White, where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here. Of that, I'm sure. Okay, calm down. Good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Us? We're not the brigands to come to take what isn't ours. Do we honestly look like we need to steal? What? Some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look, well... You don't look normal, that's for certain. You don't have any wares, so you're clearly not merchants. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come all this way out here is to strip the machinery for our parts. Oh, Thaft, I have an idea. What if, once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her lost love, joined by her most loyal servants, sworn to follow her until world's end. On their journey, they met a sorcerer, as ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to be their guide, and they turned up here somehow. I can only assume that you're being unintentionally obtuse, but in the likely event that that's a serious conjecture, no. I suppose I am a bodyguard of sort, but we have rather larger concerns than fairy tale romances. Though I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. Gods grant me strength. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabath Araeng. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer solution. I realize we haven't gotten off to the best of starts, but if you know anything about how we might get in working again. The trolley? The trolley? You should have led with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training, in fact. Garrick and Thaft, at your service. Technically, I'm a miner, and he does the repair work. But our true passion is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little need to transport these days. That's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of it traveling the track once again would make hearts sore. Mark my words. You'll hear no argument from us. What progress have you made thus far? Not as much as we like, to be truth be told. Well, is there anything we can do to assist you? You could gather materials or help put pieces together. It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. Suppose you could speak with him if you like. We'll introduce you. Very well. Our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever it is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right. It looks like you'll be following us back to the Twine then. If you're ready, we can leave right now. Though, you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he'd have come out by now. You think he'll be alright? That's, well, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. I'll have a look, just in case. You go on ahead, Thaf. Alright, looks like it'll just be you lot and me then. Try not to let anything take the bite out of you on the way out of the rail yard. Oh, fucking piece of sh**. Are you serious? Get ready to die, fucker. Damn, that's smarts. Did he have to thump me so hard? I'd be feeling that for the next fortnight at least. Fortnight? Not to be done about it now though. I've pointed your over-eager companions in the right direction and they've gone on ahead. So we need to get moving. Normally we'd walk atop of tracks, but seeing as the young lady has much shorter stride, it's a more perilous route than I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. Please don't attack me. No! I just want to do story. Wait a moment. I think I hear something. Oh, that's something. Run! Alright, run! Oh, what? Oh. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, I admit. I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with danger. We're nearby to the Twine though, so we should make it without further incident. This is it! Welcome to Twine. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the track. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow to what you see before you today. But it was the trolley that brought them here. As you doubtless notice, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town, back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each hard day in the mines. Now there is no trolley, nor much work had to be had in the mines, for that matter. The only residents that remain here are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go. Or so they say. That should give you some indication of what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much aside from that. Well, that's encouraging. But I don't see that we have much choice. Let's go and meet the man. Oh, that's a lot of booze. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Or four of you? Wicked White. If you're going to bother me, at least have some damn courtesy to stand still. Me thinks this one is deep in his cups, yeah. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Nabath Araeng, so they came asking about the trolley you see. What? There's nothing in Nabath Araeng. Not anymore. And especially not for frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Nabath Araeng. I must. Blah. So you have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care. Place is a ruin, nothing more. You're not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Nabath Araeng. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. No. I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be. We'll speak outside.
He only said that because he thinks I'm weak. And he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. Has to be some way. I must find it. Oh, I'm sorry. I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear that Magnus has no intention of helping us. But perhaps we should ask the other residents? They may know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you learn anything.
Thancred, art thou truly content to stand witness to fate's course and take no part? This isn't a matter of fate, Ranjit. It's about choice. And I've had years to decide where I stand. Minfilia has spent too long in chains already. I would not shackle her again by making my hopes known. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny will take. It is for me to stay silent, to protect her, teach her, and stand by her. That, at least, I can do for her. So be it. Come, let us make our own inquiries. Dang. Thancred, you're a tough dad. You open the box, revealing the proud array of lovingly maintained tools within. Brilliant. Now if you can hand me what I need as I work, that would be a help. In this case, well, this bolt is loose, for one matter. We can't have that. I'll need to tighten it. I would say a wrench? Thank you. This will do nicely. Now give me a moment and... There! I don't see any other problems here. So let's continue along the track. You set down the toolbox, the muscles of your arms enjoying the profound relief, and opening it once again. You're quite handy to have around, you know. As to the lamp here, these are often necessary these days, but if we're going to do this, we might as well do it properly. And if, by some miracle, the night returns, as it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. It would be a nice thought. Anyhow, a bit of this post seems to be splintered. Whether its lamp is to be lit or not, we wouldn't want these little pieces of wood jabbing next to person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to stand it down a bit. Wait, sand it down? Wouldn't it be a rough file? Rip. What if I'm wrong? Yes, a wood file's perfect. Okay. I thought I fucked that up. That should do it. I'll bring some varnish along next time to finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now. Unless you'd like to take in the view of the tracks from here a bit longer? It's breathtaking, I know. Mining has always been the primary vocation of folks in the Hills of Amber, you see. But after a certain point, they had dug up everything that could easily be reached and carried back by manpower alone. It was then that the Nabath Empire struck upon the idea of the Talos, which they had seen at work abroad. At great expense, the Nabath brought the Mistel engineers who specialized in Talos here to the hills. And wouldn't you know it, the mining industry picked right up again. Twine itself sprung around that time, as a matter of fact. It was named after the entwining of tales, the fruitful cooperation between native Ronso and the newly come Mistel. But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. The Mistel left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folks from Daedalus Stoneworks, took off for Yolmor, and now no one remains that can repair and operate the Talos. There's no use in lamenting what can't be changed. And there's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so we might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally make their nests on the tracks, you see, and it falls to us to remove them when they do. The creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favorite task, to be honest with you. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly suited to confrontation. That said, would you follow the tracks north and remove any nests you find for me? I'll keep an eye on things from here. Thank you. That should be everything taken care of. In return for your help, I'll tell you a bit more of the trolley. Nothing that can get it started again, though. As I said, the only people who knew how to repair the Talos are long gone. When they left, the life began to bleed out down. The trolley's tracks rusted, and the cars fell into disrepair. Now, I was born in Twine, raised there. My first word was trolley, damn it. And those were the worst years of my life. But then, about 7 years passed. Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus is a real, proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he would never have left in the first place if it hadn't been for his son. As you're well aware, Araeng is hardly the safest place, and Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from its dangers. It didn't help in the end. The Sin Eaters got the boy. Isn't that always the way? Shit. Child had always said that someday he wanted to see Magnus's trolley running again. And so in his memory, they returned to Twine. Started fixing those rusted rails and broken cars. And it was going well for a time. Wicked White, Vultures. Are they back for revenge? Never mind. I don't want to find out. Ahem. Nice work out there. And now you know the full story of the trolley. Won't do you much good without the Talos, though. If there was even a single one that still functioned, things might be different. But, well, here we are. Not that it'll do you any good, but we do have a Talos we've been meaning to repair. I can show you if you'd like. It'd certainly be nice to hear something other than Magnus is griping for a change. Truly a most vexing state of affairs. I thought mayhap a closer examination might yield something of value. I see. The means to build Talos stone by stone are lost to us. 'Tis true. But here before us slumbers a most fine specimen. Indeed, were it not for a few minor failings, it would have been in working condition. 'Twill likely require naught but a few modest repairs and a suffusion of ether. Well, if you think you can get that thing up and running, far be it from me to stop you. But what exactly do you reckon is the problem? I would stress that I have performed only on the most cursory of examinations, though such arcane constructs are not wholly unfamiliar to me. As I did suspect from the first, it is host to a network of veins through which ether floweth freely. Or so it would, were it not for several fractures which now impede said flow. How in the hells did you get all that from just a glance? I take it you've thought up a solution as well then. To bridge these fissures requireth a material highly conductive to ether. Once in place, I believe it will be possible to restore the Talos to life. Might I prevail upon thee to acquire that which we require? Not far beyond the walls of Twine dwelleth a creature of living stone, the debitage. Full sure am I that stone from which a being would prove most suitable to our needs. I got you. Very good. I shall have Thancred and Minfilia attend to me in the remaining preparations. I spied but 3 obstructions to the flow of ether in the Talos, and thus would I ask you provide these 3 stones to the debitage. All else will be made ready upon thy return. Thancred and Minfilia will return ere long with the remaining supplies we require. Didst thou succeed in procuring stone of the debitage? Yes, I do. Fine specimens, one and all. You have my thanks. We need now but wait for Thancred and Minfilia's return. From end to end, the paths by which ether may flow through the Talos have been duly mended. They but require sufficient endowment. It's not moving. Strange. Core refuses to stir. I fear the condition of this Talos is more dire than I previously surmised. As a heart driveth blood through a man's veins, so doth the core ether throughout this massive frame. Failing its repair or replacement, the Talos cannot be restored. So it was the heart after all. Thou didst foresee this outcome? Well, no, not exactly. We'd never gotten this far in trying to repair it, so we had no way of knowing the heart was the real problem. We tried to find another, in case things turned out as they are now, but... Garrick? This isn't really my story to share. Please, Garrick. If something went wrong, maybe we can help. Alright, alright. After all you lot have done for me, I suppose it's the least I can do. Right then. The Talos. Their hearts cannot be made of just any stone. You need a special sort with sufficient ethereal conductivity. Both it and the other materials used in the construction of Talos bodies are mined in the same place. That place, of course, being there, the Hills of Amber. And it was 3 years ago when she... No, I can't. I'm sorry, but you'll have to hear it from Taft or someone else. To the tavern then. Still there, eh? You can ask again, but the answer's the same. Our trolleys are. What? God damn it, Garrick. You could have at least finished so I wouldn't have to clean up your mess. Seeing how you made such quick progress in fixing that Talos and all, I was probably thinking you can help change things around here. And I think he may be right. Gather your friends and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Magnus's wife was a miner, you know. Greatest prospector there ever was. When the golem heart started failing, she was the first to head out in search of more. Problem was, most of the veins ran dry ages ago, and finding fresh ones to tap's only gotten harder. But she wasn't one to be deterred. She just kept digging deeper and deeper. And then the mine collapsed.
Shit. That's so unfortunate.
We labored day and night to clear away the rubble. But it took us 2 months to find her.
She was already dead by then?
To find her body. Magnus has never been the same since.
Where is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Ah, yes, well, if he's not here, there's only one other place he'd be.
Where would that be? The mines? Maybe? Oh, fuck.
What? Oh, you again.
Thancred, please don't punch.
How many times must I tell you? The trolley won't run! We'd be better off dismantling the damn thing and selling the parts for scrap. Now piss off back to wherever you came from. And don't let me catch you around here again.
What were their names?
My son was named Skuli. My wife, Agna. Being here with them, it beats going home. Home stopped being home when I lost them. I thought to try and drown my sorrows. But somehow, the bottle's never deep enough.
That bottle looks expensive too.
No bottle is. Believe me, I know.
You've lost someone too.
Not like you. Not my own flesh and blood. I grew up an orphan, so I never really knew what family meant. Not until I met a man who offered to take me in and make me his pupil. He was a kindly soul, always looking out for me, like a father. Not that I appreciated that at the time, or anything else for that matter.
Yes, they are showing...
But I finally had a family. And then I robbed a young girl of hers.
They are showing the scenes from the 1.0. That's so cool. They're going back to this.
I did my best to make amends, to offer her comfort. But the more I look back on it, the more I realize just how inadequate my efforts were. I let her down. That is why I refuse to let her legacy die. In the end, all we can do is press on, for those we have lost.
For those we can save.
And that requires your Talos. Please, Magnus. You are our only hope of reaching Nabath Araeng.
Oh.
What rubbish.
Well, we
She's
tried.
not gone. No matter what you say or believe, she's not.
Oh.
We can still bring her back.
No! I feel like you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, maybe you do, but it's your body, your mind, your soul. Oh. Full well do I know the pain and loss, and how heavily it weighs on one's heart. Nevertheless, there is but one way forward. We must proceed to procure a new heart for the Talos. Ta, knowest thou any location wherein we might find the stone we require? No matter how scant the possibility, we would seize it. I told you all the near of the veins were trapped dry years ago. Though I suppose, if you really wanted to try, you may yet find something at Navi's leavings. It was opened well before Talos became commonplace, which is why the mining there was never quite as deep. When you get there, look for Guthjon and tell him I sent you. But don't be surprised if he tells you the same thing. Thine assistance is most appreciated. Nemu, I think it's best Thancred join thee in this search. Oh, okay. Though he would be quick to deny it, his heart is in turmoil, and his thoughts clouded. 'Twould be unwise to ignore his distress. Why must he always treat me like this? Because you're baby! Off to somewhere, are you? Yes, and you have to come with me. At last, a lead on the stone we need to power on the Talos. I'd say we're long overdue for a good run. I can only hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Navi's leavings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. The way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving. Though we should probably hear what Guthjon has to say before we celebrate. Assuming we can find him, that is. Who are you? And what are you doing in here? Well, you should have listened to Thaf. You're wasting your time. But this site is not as developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The stone you're looking for is Leonine. All the Talos in the hills of Amber are empowered using them. Or were, at least. Anyway, whatever's left, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we used Talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out at any time, which is why much of the mine is closed off. And our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of Leonine that may have been overlooked. I suppose there may be one other way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be duly compensated in exchange. No problem. Fine. What do you want? The other day I found a Verbert gold piece down in the mines. A bloody Verbert gold piece. And wouldn't you know it, I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it and I'll tell you what you want to know. You drive a hard bargain, sir, but we'll take it. It seems we have our work cut out for us, Nimue. Thankfully, I have an idea how we might hurry things along. As I'm sure you've noticed, despite their best efforts to illuminate the corridors, it's rather dark in here, meaning that it will be much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I propose we use these. Sun drops. They help keep the eye take in more light. Why don't you start search further in, and I handle this area here. I'll retrace your steps after in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the drops wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. Oh god. I was hoping he dropped the gold piece somewhere closer to the entrance. More fool me for thinking Lady Luck was on our side. Or maybe she is. Yours at least. In the end, my contribution was little more than poor company. Well, I couldn't have done it without your sun drops. So you say, but you've proven knack for success regardless of the circumstances. I doubt very much I could have discovered it unassisted. I only managed to survive the Kurthan wilderness and the Imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation, a habit of mine since childhood, and one of my few positive traits which endeared me to Louisoix, I imagined. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my continued success, such as it is. Had I chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage, well, I'd rather not think on it. So long as I had the means to protect those dear to me, and to see my duties through, that's all that matters. Now let's hurry and see that return to Guthon. The sooner we get back to Ryne and Minfilia, the better. You're back. Wait, does that mean... Yep, I got your piece. I'll be damned. You actually found it. Well, a deal's a deal. But don't think this means you'll find what you're after. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you did, and I'm a man of my word. Come with me. Every time I step out of those mines, the sky seems to get brighter. I'd never leave them if the air weren't so stale. But you're not come to hear my grievances. You are after Leonine. First, I have to ask. You ever heard of rockworms? No. Rockworms? I know them by another name, though. I'm fairly certain that locals call them knockers. Aye, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. They can fit through cracks and crevices down where they can never hope to reach. And on occasion, they come back with something valuable. They dig up Leonine in the mines? It's a rare occurrence, but yes. That said, it usually amounts to no more than few flakes. Well, our only other option sounds tantamount to suicide. So how can we draw out these rockworms? Over by that shack, you'll find a bag full of smoke bombs. Set off a few in the mines and you'll flush them out in no time. Once they're out in the open, knock them senseless and check their backs. I should warn you that this method of mining, if you can even call it that, is used as a last resort on account of what little they're like to bring back. You'll want to cover as much ground as you can if you can hope to find anything of value. Assuming you do find something, bring it here and I'll have a look. We should split up if we're to cover more ground as he suggests. If you can cover these 3 areas on your map, I'll see to the parts between them. There you are. Find anything promising? Between the two of you, I'd say you've got quite a haul. Let's get comfortable, friends. It's going to take some time to sift through all this.
You may not remember this about our Minfilia,
What?
but prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner.
Really? Oh. Interesting.
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade.
Oh.
I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been.
Oh.
Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start. I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
Yeah, I can't imagine she thought too highly of you back then.
Not too highly, no. She once called me a wine-sodden wharf rat. It shouldn't have been half as galling had it not been so accurate. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this.
Real? Oh, you found something? What'd you find, friend?
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Really? Oh.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Oh. She was stuck in the mine when she was there. She put that for her son and her husband. It's so sad.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife.
Mm-hmm.
She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
I would wonder too. I wouldn't believe it had I not seen it for myself. Before you set into the Talos, would you take it to Magnus? For 3 long years, he's believed she died for nothing. He must know the truth, that her sacrifice was not in vain. We'll take it straight to him. You have my word. Thank you, Guthon, for all your help. Right then, let's not keep everyone waiting. What? Oh, it's you. If you come to complain about the trolley, find no sympathy from me. I told you before it won't run, and you wouldn't listen. Oh, but it will, now that we have this. Your name is engraved on it, along with your son's. It was a gift from your wife, Magnus, from Agna. No. No, she couldn't have. Agna. Take it. Do with it what you will. Are you certain? It would delay our plans, but... I said take it. It was you who found it. You who needs it. Looking at the stone, all I can see is... Please, just leave me be. I hope you'll be there when the Talos stirs to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see it. Did you do the honors of delivering this to Uyanje? Thou art returned, and with Leonine, it would seem. As promised, the Talos hath been made ready to receive its heart, thanks in no small part to Garrick, Thaf, and Minfilia. At last we shall return time to the timeless, the sentinel of stone, that we may press on to onwards. Onwards towards Nabath Araeng. Here. Very good. Now, let us begin.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
Let's do this.
All right then. Whenever you're ready.
Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh.
It's working. It's working.
Oh, he's there.
Magnus.
Your wife did it, Magnus. She did it.
You left me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble?
Yeah. Agna left you this.
This worthless pile of earth? And yet, I can't. I can't.
Where are you going? What happened?
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me.
Oh.
I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone.
No! No, don't think that.
Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes.
No.
I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me. That he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
Don't say that!
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets. For the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose.
Exactly. You're you, Minfilia.
It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith. Have faith, and all will be well.
Go to her. Go to her, you stinky dad.
Not today.
God damn it! Meanwhile, in the Crystarium. Oh. Oh, shit. Emmett.
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Araeng. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time.
Okay, why are you really here?
Not that my compeers would agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing? The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
That's true.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for her energies. And I am not in the habit of pointing her at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of her, are you?
Oh.
You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you?
Yeah.
The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate and those it cannot. There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space. Much less in possession of her mortal flesh, not even I could have performed such a feat.
I see. You had a hand in Alag as well. You would know what I am? I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift. 'Tis a boon born of the sacrifice of brave heroes who gave their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
He said that in the trailer. I think he did.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
Mine apologies for the delay. Minfilia and I had a private matter to discuss. Which bringeth me to the question. How didst thou find Thancred during your search? He spoke of Minfilia, of his own accord. I see. 'Tis well that he did, and with such candor. I attempted to broach the subject before. Mine intention was to ensure no words remain unspoken between them, lest tragedy intercede. A regret I myself know all too well. Alas, in the end he refused to heed my counsel. A time will come when they must face the reality of their circumstances, but I have faith that all will be well in time. Now, let us not tarry any longer. The Talos and the Nabath Araeng await. Oh, I do not like the look of that picture. Oh no! It's been years since I've seen the Talos in such fine shape. Would that Agno he was here to see it. Or our son. I was ready to let her dreams die down in the mines. Even after you'd found the Leonine, I refused to believe it could work. Gods, what a fool I was. I tell you now, I'm going to take good care of this Talos, for both their sakes. On behalf of my family, and all the miners of Twine, thank you. No problem. Well, enough chitter-chatter. Let's get you lot to Nabath Araeng, eh? Everything seems to be in order. I take it the Talos' presence resolves the issue of the gate? Oh, that. Yes. It's designed to open the Talos' approach. Then we can finally go to the Nabath Araeng. You certainly can. All that remains is the final check of the control box over at the mines. You hear that, boys? Get that Talos over to the mines and keep a close eye on around the curves. Understood? Yes, sir. Let us repair to the mines then. Before we go, while you were away with Nemu, I prepared an extra set of cartridges for you. Oh! And this one. It's the practice cartridge you gave me. I know I should have thrown away ages ago, but I've been adding a little extra to it every day. After so many charges, I'm honestly not sure what it'll do. But I wanted you to have it. For luck. Minfilia,
We should hurry. Magnus and the others are probably wondering where we are. So this is it. We're finally going to Nabath Araeng. I've thought long and hard about what to say to her. To the real Minfilia. I hoped when the time came I would know. But with every step we take, I feel more uncertain. That's no reason to give up, though. Not when so much is at stake. Thank you, all of you, for helping me get here. Now, let's not keep Magnus waiting.
Holy shit. It's an instance. There you are. So what do you think? A little primitive looking, I'll admit. But Daedalus Stoneworks has always favored a simple, intuitive design, and that the philosophy has served us well enough. Much of the trolley network uses single tracks, making it easy for the Talos to navigate them as needed. And plotting a route is so simple, even Nini can do it, which makes for fewer accidents in transit. Speaking of which, are you ready to board? Yes. Alright, watch your step. Let's do this.
Ariange?
Thou must needs carry on without me.
Why?
The path to Nabath Araeng lieth open. Whilst thou travellest thither to the south, I would apprise Mistress Ysayeau and the others of our progress.
Are you sure?
As circumstances permit, I will thereafter rejoin the hunt for the remaining Light Wardens.
Magnus, will the gate close immediately after the trolley passes through?
No, it will stay open until someone closes it manually. Built that way to prevent any untimely accidents.
Then you and the others can meet us in Nabath Araeng, after giving the Ilmorans the slip.
A.
Ariange. Thank you for everything.
Oh.
Remember, thou needst but have faith.
If you've finished with your goodbyes, I suggest you grab hold of something. Be a shame if you took a tumble. The tracks beyond the gate aren't in the best of shape, so the trolley can only go as far as Malik.
That's fine.
Godspeed!
Woo! Yeah! Let's go! Hey!
That must be the gate.
Why is it closed? Oh, wait. I think it's supposed to be open when the golem passes through. That's what they said. Yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah. There you go.
Well, so far so good.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
Wait, is that Ranjit?
Why is he? No! The trolley!
You're a stubborn old swine, aren't you?
Yeah, no shit. God damn it.
One who has mastered Gukumots fears not the blackest pit or the fieriest hell. Your deeds in the east did not go unnoticed. Long have I lain in wait, and sure enough, you did not disappoint. Had you only sworn fealty to Lord Vorthry, you would have no cause to skulk about like frightened animals.
No.
You will remain as you are, while I dispatch these villains.
You're the villain. Villain.
No, I won't. I won't let you.
You forget to whom you speak. Who armed you, trained you, fought and killed 1,000 sin-eaters with you.
Bro.
And when you were inevitably cut down and lay lifeless in my arms, who sought out your successor to carry on the futile struggle again and again?
What? Oh shit.
We seek to bring peace to what is left of this shattered land, while these mad fools would only bring further chaos down upon us.
Was he kinda like a dad too? Kinda.
Do not be deceived, child. Only by Lord Vorthry's hand will this dying world know a sliver of salvation.
Don't do this.
I don't know about the world, but I never asked to be saved. However much it hurts, and however hard it gets. It's my life, and I want to live it on my own terms.
Tell him!
And those mad fools you want me to abandon, the ones I've traveled with, fought with, and may one day die with, they feel the same. So no, I will not be deceived, no matter what you say. I refuse to believe it's all for nothing. They're everything to me. All I have, and all I need. And I would gladly do anything for them.
Oh.
Let us pass, or kill me. I'm not leaving here without them.
How dare you? Very well. If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share their fate.
Don't touch her. Get him, Thancred.
I heard what you said, and I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken. You have to go, now!
Thancred, no!
Fuck!
Go! Do what you came here to do. I'll not have you waste that newfound resolve on me. I leave her in your hands. Hurry!
Okay. Be careful, Thancred.
Not another step. Your fight is with me.
You think yourself a protector? As if a whelp like you could be a better father to her than me.
Wait a fucking minute! Are we fighting as Thancred? Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, sorry, I have to read these. Okay, this looks like the 3-part combo for anonymity and whatnot. Oh my god! Gina would be so happy! Okay.
Come on!
No more, she deserves better. A life of pain, of ceaseless conflict and despair. Ugh. Oh wait, that's right! I'm a tank class! He's gonna have potions on his side.
Beast of my blood!
Oh shit!
Answer my call!
Oh shit. I'm not gonna lie. That looks awesome. Oh, so you really are a monster. But are a monster than a deceiver. A spinner of foolish dreams and false hopes. There really is no folly in hope. I said as much myself once. I was wrong. Never again. Uh-oh. Damn it. I need time to line up a clean shot. Suppose if there's no other way.
When will you learn?
When will you learn? Oh, dragon. You're dead and buried. Yield now and I will grant you a quick death. But we've only just begun. Use Ranjit. Whoa! What is this foolishness?
Not good.
Oh! 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 No! No! Am I fucking up? Oh, I think I did it just in time. Holy shit. Shit! This is carrying on long enough, wouldn't you agree?
Why do you persist in this folly?
Okay, he's doing it again. Come on. Get the fuck over here. Minfilia's last cartridge. I have to make it count. Okay, there you are. Shit!
Fall!
Damn! Fuck!
Fools from man! Fall!
Fuck! Are you serious? Come on! Come on, Thancred! Hope you fall for it for the third time. Ugh. Two times was perhaps already too many. No more tricks? Then let us finish this. Oh no, Thancred! No! Oh no! Thancred! No! One last disappearing act. Oh, I hope I do it right for you, Thancred. You're not strong enough to stand. I think you're serious. Fuck. Oh, I'm deadly serious. Please let me run! Fire your last cartridge! God damn it! Just no! Please let me! Come on! Yeah! Oh, Thancred.
You would have her suffer and die. I would spare her that fate.
No.
That is not for you or anyone else to decide ever again.
Oh, Thancred. Oh, Thancred.
Not a single day goes by that I don't think about all that you have given me. Countless memories and moments I took for granted. Gods, you grew up so fast.
Oh.
But you had to, didn't you? For those you had lost. For those you could yet save. A world teetering on the very brink of oblivion, for which you gave your everything, without hesitation. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. Then and now. One last time, with a little help. I'm so proud to have been a part of your life.
Oh.
Oh, Minfilia.
What's going on? This is the place, Nemu. This is where she stopped the flood. The last time I was here, when I felt her presence overwhelm me, I tried to pretend it wasn't happening. To just turn away. But I can't turn away now. Not this time. For Thancred and the others, I have to face her. I can sense her presence, albeit faintly. Come on. Let's look over by the crystal wall. Oh. Whoa. Whoa!
Is this...
It's the Echo! This is where she stopped the flood. Oh no.
Run for your lives! It's the flood! The flood!
Oh no.
The end is nigh!
Look! There's somebody up there! On top of the palace!
Minfilia. And Ardbert and his friends. Ardbert and his friends. They gave their lives. Oh no. They would do this to save their home. What the fuck?
No, stand back.
What?
We shall stay the flood.
What?
But this is what I want! It's my sacrifice to make!
Your time has not yet come.
Shit! Holy shit! All this time when I saw that image when she said that, it was for Ardbert. It was for Ardbert.
When all hangs in the balance, you must give them hope.
Minfilia!
Oh, Ardbert.
This place.
Minfilia! Minfilia!
Ours is a meeting long overdue. Full glad am I that we may finally speak.
It's good to see you again.
My dear, sweet child. Yours is a burden none should ever be forced to bear. Such pain and suffering you have endured. Yet still you came. For this and more, I thank you.
I've lost count of the times I've almost given up. If people hadn't helped me every step of the way, I never would have made it.
Yet here you stand, resolved. Now, tell me your heart's desire.
To defeat the Sin Eaters, and bring this world back from the brink. The remaining Wardens have hidden themselves from us. But with the power of the Oracle, I thought we might be able to find them.
Indeed you could. Their radiance would be unmistakable. But know, my child, that the power you seek will come at a price. We stand now at the crossroads, a decision must be made. "'Tis only natural to be afraid, to hesitate. But for your many trials, you have grown stronger and wiser. And with the love and support of those you hold dear, you have grown to love yourself."
Yes.
The flood has washed away so much of this world. So many people and places and possibilities, and all the heroes who fought to protect them. Yet here the Scions are, trying so hard to help those few of us who remain, and seeing how tirelessly they work, how completely committed they are to the cause. I can't help but believe. But I want to do more than just watch and cheer. I want to make a difference. I want to help them like they helped me, and maybe even inspire others to do the same.
Yes.
Coming together, providing for one another. That's the only way forward I can see. Since all of our heroes are gone, we'll just have to make heroes of ourselves.
"'Tis a beautiful, wonderful dream. One we share. Though my power was all but spent in staying the flood, I prayed this final act would give hope to those who survived. That self-same hope lives on in you. It gives me comfort to know that the future is in capable hands. If ever you should falter, remember this. No one, however powerful, is immune to the whisperings of doubt and despair. Do not give in to them, but do not deny them either. Look instead to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
She's giving up her life.
Thank you, Minfilia, for believing in us, for believing in me.
Dearest friend, no words can express my gratitude to you for keeping her safe in these tumultuous times. You are a hero to us both. But not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. Only together may you change the fate of two worlds.
Oh my god. Oh my god. She's gone. She's finally gone, I think. Oh. wake up, please. What happened? I remember speaking with Minfilia and then... You're a girl now? Something wrong? A parting gift, I think. Till now I've walked the path she set forth for me. The path she set before all of them in Filius. She's giving me a new path. A new life I can call my own. Even though she's gone, I can still feel her. Warm and calm and gentle. I can feel the beating heart of the world. The light that swells within it. In the Light Wardens, there's one here in Araeng. Let's hurry back. The others need to know. You don't think Thancred would be angry with me, do you? I'm sure he's not. I think he's gonna be proud of you. That you made the decision all on your own. I know there's no going around it, but... Would you mind going on ahead? I'll be right behind you, I promise. Guys are all here.
Ah, there you are. We were worried.
I was worried about you, dude.
Really? She wasn't the one that nearly got herself killed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing Araeng called on us when he did. You were at death's door when we found you.
But thanks to your timely ministrations, I was not obliged to walk through it.
Minfilia?
He knew.
You saw her.
I know I haven't exactly been pulling my weight up till now, but that's all going to change, starting today. I'll do whatever it takes to make Minfilia's dream a reality. I can track the Light Wardens now, maybe even help you fight them.
I'm glad you're back.
Oh.
You don't have to say that, you know.
but I want to. Your family. How else would I feel?
Just hug him, please. Hug! Please!
She will need a name.
A new name!
A name?
A name of her own. I would not have her walk in the shadow of another any longer.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think it a fitting tribute to our departed friend, too. At the mention of Minfilia, I would remember the woman who preserved our fellowship when all seemed lost.
Do you remember what you were called before you were taken to Yulmore?
I'm sorry, I don't. I couldn't have been very old when it happened.
Then we must think of a new name. Suggestions?
Thancred. Come on. Please name
her. If the lady
her.
herself has no preference, I think the honor should rightly fall to Thancred. After all they have been through together, he's practically a father to her.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Name your baby!
Well spotted. I'm so glad you're here to explain these things.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing.
What about Ryne?
Ryne?
Ah, blessing in Fae.
Wait, doth this mean thou wert listening when I delivered my lectures on the Pixie?
Not exactly, but that one word made an impression. Of course, if it's not to your liking, I can think of something else.
Ryne. Yes, I rather like the sound of it. Thank you.
Ryne.
That settles it then. Welcome aboard, Ryne.
Yay!
I won't let you down.
You have any idea how worried we were when word reached us that Ranjit was alive and headed for the Hills of Amber? Oh, I can't wait for this to be over, so we can all go home. Assuming we can we even can. Ryne's ether has changed. It has taken on a faint golden hue. Curious. Minfilia will be sorely missed. Though it was grandfather's legacy which first brought me to Eorzea, I would never have become a Scion were it not for her. Indeed, there would be no Scions, and 2 worlds would be the worst for our absence. Tatara and the others will no doubt be heartbroken to hear the news of her passing. Until such time as we can return to them, however, we must keep our heads held high. Though we have lost one Scion, we have gained another, after all. Very well said. Despite this glad turn of events, the suffering born of mine all too arrogant meddling paineth me still. And yet, their smiles do give me hope for the morrow. Thank you for standing by Ryne and Minfilia. I'm sure it meant a lot to her, seeing you one last time. Would that I could have been there to hear what words were exchanged between them. When all of this is over, perhaps I'll ask. I honestly don't know how to repay you for all you've done, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to help. Are you certain you're up to fighting so soon? I can't imagine the power of the Oracle is something one learns to wield in the space of a few hours. Maybe not, but the presence of the Light Wardens is unmistakable to me now. In fact, I sense one here in Araeng, to the west. I think it might be hiding underground. Underground? Then it's as we suspected. We thought it prudent to take a brief survey of the area prior to your arrival. To the west, we found the remains of a site known as Malika's Well. If I recall correctly, the well was built in remembrance of one of the ancient kings of Nabath Araeng to serve as a source of respite from the desert heat. It fell into disuse after the flood, whereupon the miners of Araeng thought to turn part of it into an excavation site. Judging by its size, the underground waterways are no doubt extensive. A perfect hiding place for a warden. Ryne, are you certain you can track it down? Leave it to me. Then it's settled. We make for Malika's Well. It's here. I can taste its ether on the wind. Then we finally found our mark. Let's put an end to this, Nemu, and return the night sky to Araeng. For Tesleen. Alright. I don't think I'll do Ryne. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather stick with these three. Malika's Well. Oh. It's got an interesting theme. Okay. Please save me, Thancred. Please save me, please save me, please save me! Hello. Sorry, Thancred, you're gonna have to take these two. And these. Alright, Thancred, take them! There you go. I'm gonna make Thancred pull everything because I don't like to waste time. Alright, there's the first boss. Hello, little friend. Go get him, Thancred. Oh!
This is going to leave a mark!
I shall protect you.
We fall!
Going to leave a mark!
Keep your guard up.
Oh, Ysayeau! He died! We're gonna fuck up. We're gonna die. Will we die? I don't know.
We'll not yield.
We're gonna clutch? Oh no, wait. Yeah, he's gonna die. Oh, Thancred. Yeah, you're gonna die. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, kill me. Come on. That's funny. There. Did it. Let's go down. There it is. Second boss.
Prepare yourself.
Big face. Okay. Don't know what that is. That's a tank buster. Oh shit. Oh, so we have to be underneath the guy? Oh wait, what the? Aw. I messed up. Whatever. Alright, cool. Hello? Oh, look. Yeah, we're in the territory now for the Light Wardens.
Be gone!
There you go. It's open. We're here. Storage. Let's beat the shit out of it. Heretic's Fork. We're all moving here. Why did we move here? What the fuck? I have the stack. Why? Oh, fuck. Alright, something to do with those light things. I'm not sure how the lights shoot out. I'm gonna have to, like, see it. I mean, I did see it, but it's like, I see everything. Heretic's Fork. I see. Yeah, now looking at the moves at this for a second time, I understand now. Might as well.
Together we shall overcome.
There. Hey. Nice. Very, very nice.
The light. Yeah. It's so bright. Oh shit! What's happening? Is it corrupting us? That affected us.
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad those travelers made it all the way to Nabath Araeng. But when Urianger told me the Talos was in pieces, and the trolley didn't look much better, I couldn't help wondering what in the hell's had gone on.
What indeed? At least the heart is in one piece. The rest is replaceable. Looking
Strong
at this
heart.
mess, though, it's a miracle they survived.
You can say that again. What the? Are you seeing this?
It's nighttime. You can see the night sky.
The sky. It's...
Mm-hmm.
It...
Yep. Rick. You can finally see the night sky.
At last, night has returned to Araeng. We'll save this broken world yet, Tesleen. You see if we don't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck.
No doubt retreating in the wake of the Warden's demise.
Yeah.
Back to Calusia, the last refuge of light.
Yeah. Think they're gonna do whatever it takes to protect it.
Home to our dear Lord Vorthry, who will no doubt do everything in his power to thwart us.
Yep.
As well he should, for defeat there would spell the end for both him and his heavenly host. There the fate of this star shall be decided.
We did it. We really did it. I only wish there was time to visit the inn. We can but hope the return of night has granted the residents some shred of comfort. They thought the world beyond changing. But today, I think we proved them wrong. We will fix this broken land, Nemu. Together. Are you feeling alright, Nemu? After you defeated the Light Warden, I could swear I saw its ether. Never mind. I'm still getting used to my powers.
It's probably nothing. No, 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 no. You're onto something. I'm just relieved I was right about where the Warden was hiding. The last one is hiding in Calusia, isn't it? I can't feel it from here, believe it or not. But perhaps we should head back to the Crystarium first. We have a lot to tell the Exarch, and I think we could do all with some rest. Jesus, a 2 then. Ishtola said she needed to speak with us. It sounded rather urgent. Okay. The others are with the Exarch. Before we join them, there is something I wish to confirm. Tell me, Ryne, have you noticed anything peculiar about Nemu's appearance of late? Anything at all? Speak freely. She won't mind. Well, since Minfilia bequeathed her power to me, I've been able to see the light inside her. Though I didn't think anything of it at first. But after defeating the Warden in Araeng, I realized something was wrong. You've absorbed its ether, Nemu, and the light within you has grown monstrous. Monstrous?! And it is as I suspected. How are you feeling? Nemu! If naught is done, this will only get worse. Ryne, with the power of the Oracle, you've gained some measure of control over the light, have you not? Is there anything you can do for her? Extinguishing it is out of the question. Even at her strongest, Minfilia could only hold back the light. I might be able to suppress it, but I don't know for how long. And we have no choice but to rely on Urianger and his secrets. If the next battle is to be the last, you may yet be able to play your part, but you will need all of your strength. I will discuss strategy with the others and see if that everything is made ready for our departure. You are to return your chambers and rest until then. Understood? I don't know what to make. Fuck it, I'm fine, let me help. This is not the time for a false bravado. Should your condition worsen, it could have dire consequences for us all. Now please, return to your chambers and rest. Shit. I did have a worry the other time when we were back in the suite, my own room, when we were talking with Arbert. Like, what if it does overwhelm me, you know? Is everything alright, miss? You don't seem quite yourself. Perhaps a hot meal and a freshly made bed will improve matters. Your room is ready, if you'd care to retire. Yes, thank you. Very good. If you should need of anything at all, pray do not hesitate to call. Gosh. Oh, Ardbert. Oh. So this is where you've been hiding. You weren't around at all.
And sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Araeng? I see. Minfilia's gone then.
Yeah, for real this time.
Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
God damn it! Oh fuck! What is happening? No!
What's the matter?
Oh,
Are you alright?
the light! No! It's corrupting! Don't touch me, please. What the fuck?
What just happened?
I don't know. This is what Minfilia said. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said to you.
Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me.
No.
I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
No. No. There's a reason why you're here. I don't believe that for a second. Why is he gone again? Oh shit! Hi?
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Ryne, and the others were asking after you.
Why did you... It's interesting that he would actually come to my room all the way here instead of just waiting at the ocular.
Is everything all right? That pain again. And did it pass?
Yeah.
Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer. Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you. That you survive this, no matter what.
I'll try.
When the dust settles, you must return to your world, for the battles to come and the wars yet unwon.
Mm-hmm.
The final Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare, but for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
Thanks. When the Warden is dead, will your work finally be done?
Yes, I believe it will. Once the tyranny of light is ended, the people of the Crystarium will be safe, and the future that must be shall come to pass.
Hopefully, yeah.
I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
The echo! The echo! Again! Who? Who's this? No, this isn't right. Heaven's Ward! It would need to be later. After the liberation of Alamigo, perhaps. Who is this? House for Toms? Who is this? Please tell me you finished. Is that Biggs? We have to go. They'll be upon us any moment. Very well. Where to next, then? Let us not worry about getting out of the city, and pray the airship is still one piece. Anywhere we go from here will just be more of the same. Why is this happening in House Fort Toms? Is there a war going on? Gods. By the sound of that last one, I reckon the Knights 12 might be the Knights Rebel now. Is there nothing else we can do? Look around you. This isn't war. It's a sickness. And it's spread to every corner of yours. Oh my fucking god! Is this the future I'm seeing? But who am I seeing in this vision? The city-states are in disarray, and by all accounts, the Far East faring no better. There'll be nothing left for us when this is over. This world is beyond saving. I never tire of that story, when the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. I could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. Heaven's Ward. Indeed, but not today. Not while our message remains undelivered. Whose point of view am I seeing? Have faith, my friend. We will find her. What the fuck was that? That did not sound like the past. What a peculiar dream, yeah. The fuck? So, they defeated the Light Warden. Minfilia became Ryne. Thancred is the real dad. And Nemu, she is having the worst time right now. I'm so worried what's gonna happen once we defeat the Light Warden of Calusia. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to end it here. I hope everything goes well in the end. I really hope nothing fucked up happens. I hope we get to kill Vothri. And everything will be good. The future saved, nothing bad will happen. Alright. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.